Welcome to Another Look, a film podcast where we go back and discuss a filmmaker's body of work, from their hits to their misses, as well as genres, eras, movements, and everything in between. On this episode, we discussed the films dealing with the world of Hollywood, and specifically screenwriters. I'm Ian Killian.
I'm Jordan Mushnow.
Nick Greekbaum.
Ben Riley.
So what's up, guys? How's everybody feeling?
Not too bad.
Yeah. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for the warm air blowing through my hair.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start it off. Let's just get right into it. Nick, what'd you watch?
Yesterday, I went to see John Wick 2, Chapter 2.
Oh.
Yep.
What'd you think?
I thought it was really awesome. I give it a 4 out of 5, and I didn't really like the first one. I mean, I did like it, but it was very
that'd be
underwhelming.
Weird to
because of
say
the
you
hype?
did.
It didn't blow your hair back.
Well, when it
was hyped when it came out.
Was it? Because I didn't
like it
feel
was.
Oh yeah,
I think it's
Really?
because it came
Yeah.
right after. It came out right after Toronto.
Yep.
it came
was a
out
big
right
hit.
after Knock Knock when he's like, suck, or what is he saying, Knock Knock?
You suck my dick.
Yeah.
You suck my cock.
Like, he is so much. I know that had to have been like a shtick for that movie. I don't think that was his real legitimate performance, because he is really good as John Wick.
And the first one as well, because it's the same.
I think this one's better.
I might think. Well, Ruby Rose is really stupid. I think the first one sets up.
Who's Ruby Rose, the deaf girl?
Yeah,
Yeah, she is dumb.
she's really dumb. This one does. She's really dumb, and she keeps doing these like extreme movies like Triple X and Resident Evil.
Oh,
and
see,
all
I
this
never
stuff.
even heard of her.
Acting that is dumb, or just
Her character's just kind of stupid in this one. She's just like basically a drone to.
Yeah, she's basically a robot in every movie she's in.
I like this one because it was basically the structure. It wasn't all out of wacky pace in any way. Sometimes
I think it's a lot wackier paced than the first one.
Well, the first one is more. I feel like the first one is more typical. This one was just like the fight scenes were so fucking cool in this movie.
Well,
like the opening sequence was so sweet.
I definitely think the fight scenes are the same.
Really?
I do. But I might like the second one more, and it's because it's more like expansive, because they kind of like open this world of assassins a lot more.
Yeah.
And the first one, they just kind of show you the hotel. And the first one gets a little more boring, but the first one also has that mystery about who John Wick is, which is a lot more compelling than this one. But I like them both pretty much equally.
I
might like the second one
his
more. I
chase
don't know.
with Common throughout like the last half of the movie. I was really into
that's
that
cool.
too. Like when they were on the subway,
Yeah.
they have some really cool fight scenes.
I have to confess, I need to see it. I haven't seen the first one.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Ben's gonna not guarantee Ben won't like one part.
I know
in the
the
first one.
dog dies.
I was like, don't go there in this one. Don't go there.
He
this
does get
one.
a dog.
They make a thing about it. I heard him on
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves on.
Oh, really?
Nerdist. He was
That's what the
talking about
movie's about. He gets revenge because his dog dies.
Oh yeah, I know.
But yeah, it's just something I've been putting off, and I just never seen it. But
it. Same.
I think I was like waiting for it to stream, because I do like action movies, especially if it looks good. So
The director, these were his only 2 movies so far, right?
yeah,
He's like a Keanu Reeves stunt guy. I
he
think.
was a stunt
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what more he puts out.
Do you think they'll keep making these?
Yeah.
there's
Well,
going to be a third one for sure.
One of the guys is doing the new Deadpool.
Oh, which
pretty-
one?
Yeah, I think that. I do remember
because it's 2
hearing
guys that directed John Wick,
Oh, really?
and
I
one
didn't know
guy
that.
directed John Wick 2,
Oh.
and one guy's doing Deadpool, or they're both are or something. I don't know.
Hey, I think I make myself put Deadpool down some pegs just because of the whole vibe surrounding it. But
Yeah,
as far as how
This
comparing
is
that to
Deadpool
other,
without any of the douchiness.
yeah, like, that's
Except
the
for
thing.
Ruby Rose.
That's the thing I hated about Deadpool. There's so much douchiness to it, but in reality, that was a pretty damn good Marvel movie, in my
It
opinion.
was a different
fine.
Marvel movie.
it's fun.
I
don't even think it's
so
that
much
different.
douchiness
I
to
just
it.
mean
It's-
like the rated R.
Yeah,
aspect of it.
yeah.
And I'm excited for Logan too because I didn't realize that was rated R.
Yeah.
That's
It
sweet.
doesn't look it.
Yeah,
The
I think
one trailer
it'll probably
does.
be more violent.
It's
I'm
just going to
guessing.
have like blood fly
Yeah.
off his
There
clothes.
was a lot of
Body
blood in the
parts.
trailer. I noticed they
Yeah.
emphasized it.
I
but
hope
anyway.
it's good. It looks good.
John Wick 2. I wasn't that much of a fan of the first one. I really like the second one.
Would you maybe rewatch one
yeah,
and another?
I want
light?
to. I want to rewatch
Yeah.
the first
That's
one.
that might be cool then. That might be refreshing then.
Yep.
So Jordan, what did you watch?
I watched 50 Shades Darker.
Whoa, so you're getting
Getting
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I did that. But I did see the first one, and it was kind of like an event in how bad it was. And I think this one might be a little worse.
Mm-hmm.
It's It's not sexy. It's not entertaining. There's nothing good, remotely good about it. The acting is just unbearable. It's worse than like
It's a
teen drama.
Teen Choice Awards Basic Instinct.
That's good.
It's pretty insufferable. Literally every scene, it doesn't even make any sense. 50 Shades of Black is better, which is the spoof.
I think Dakota Johnson
awesome.
is fucking terrible.
No. I think she's a great actress. I think these movies are bad, but to say she's a bad actress, I think is not accurate.
not fair.
I've not
Yeah,
seen her in
I think she
anything
might
that I
be-
thought she was good in.
Black Mass, she's amazing in that movie.
I didn't think so.
That'd be like saying all the Twilight people can't, because they're terrible in that movie too, but they've gone on to
No, but
do better things.
in
so.
defense of myself, I
True,
just
man.
said everything
You really
I've seen
think
her
she's
in.
bad in Black Mass?
Yes, and I think she's very bad in How to Be Single too, and she's so fucking annoying in that
About
movie.
Social Network.
Is she in that?
She's
Yeah.
in a random
Oh.
scene.
She does her job.
Yeah.
She's the one who sleeps with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was bad in that too, right?
I don't even fucking remember
Not
that.
memorable.
Yeah.
No, I honestly think she's a good actress, but
Yeah.
and I didn't think she was awful in the first one, but I think she's awful in the second one.
I thought she was bad in the first
What
one.
about the guy? Is he bad?
He's way worse than
Dorn?
her.
He's an idiot.
He's so dumb. It doesn't even make sense.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go absolutely nowhere after this franchise goes down. He's gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, it's good that what's his face got out of it. The Charlie Hunnam guy,
Oh yeah.
because he was originally.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
hell, he's not
Yeah.
doing shit
He's
either.
fucking made for this.
King
King
Arthur.
Arthur.
That looks sweet.
I didn't watch the trailer.
I'm
I think it
kind
looks
of
cool.
excited for it.
Me
I
too.
like
King
Guy
Arthur.
Ritchie.
Yeah.
I thought he was good in Crimson Peak,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
he didn't really
yeah.
have
He
much
doesn't have
to
a
do.
lot to do.
He
but
kind of annoys me sometimes, but he's fine.
There's a lot of actors like him nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to your point, that movie looks fucking terrible.
Yeah. I won't see it.
Normally, I'll give things a shot, but I'm
No,
not
no,
going
give it
there.
a shot.
Usually you don't go
It's
agree
so
with
boring.
Jordan.
Yeah, yeah.
So
How wet was your floor in there in the theater? Did you slip going out? Caution, wet floor.
No.
floor was fine?
Yeah, the floor was fine.
That's good. Ben, what'd you watch?
Right. I haven't really watched a whole lot, but I decided to catch up on the newest season on Netflix of the show Louie with Louis
Mhm.
C.K. Have you guys ever watched the show at
Yep.
all?
Yeah.
Have you watched all 5?
I
I
think
watched first 2, maybe.
I feel like the last 2 seasons, especially
Isn't it-
4 and 5, but they're he does a lot of weird shit in there
Mm-hmm.
because he directs every episode.
Yeah.
And I know it's like the same kind of stuff as with Horace and Pete, where he does like everything basically, like production wise.
Not to cut you off, but this isn't the same show that David Lynch was an
Yeah,
episode
David
in?
Lynch
Yeah,
was
he
in
is.
an episode.
Okay.
There's just a bunch of weird shit that happens in like there's like one episode where he's dreaming, and there's it kind of has David Lynch surreal weird shit, but
Mhm.
it's also a comedy.
Well,
So
What was that show that on FX? It's on FX, right?
yeah.
What was the show on FX that had the bunny suit? Is
It's
that
a
the-
dog suit.
Or dog suit?
Oh,
Is that the
that's
same one?
Wilf.
No. That's
Okay,
Wilford.
sorry. Never
No.
mind.
Louis is with Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost not even a comedy because it's not funny all the time. It's almost like that.
Yeah, he brings up
awkward
like
kind
big
of-
issues with his kids and stuff
Yeah.
all the time.
There's like a lot of times where I'm just cringing so bad because of how awkward everything gets.
I
with
really
him.
like it.
Yeah, I like it too. So it's like I said, it's not as funny as you would think, but it does make me laugh at it's uncomfortable. All the stuff that happens.
Well, I mean, just watch
He
his
doesn't give
stand
a
up. He
shit.
goes
Yeah.
the fucking distance.
Yeah, especially for being on FX, he can do
He-
more than he could
he-
otherwise.
He says all the shit that you are thinking, but just won't say.
Yeah, kind of like our president.
Uh-huh. When he went there about what was the one bit when he like fucks his something about fucking a dead corpse grandma or something, and I
He has
forget.
a lot of
I-
shit
it's
like
I don't
so
that.
remember.
messed
He has a
up.
bunch of material.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
he's great.
I like that show. So
It's a good show.
if you want to watch it, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I think it's a good show.
Yeah.
I just can't. I could never just commit to any shows though.
I can't either.
I think it's kind of like Master of None, just like a
Mm-hmm.
crazier one because they're pretty much the same format. you know?
Yeah.
Ideas on
Yeah.
like children,
Yeah.
family.
Like dark with real
Yeah.
aspects, but still funny.
I want to commit to not to go off on a tangent, but I want to watch Stranger Things so badly.
You
Do
should.
I
it
just-
then.
I
It's
just
not that
can't.
long.
I didn't watch it either. We should watch it together.
Yeah, I can't commit.
So
I just
it's old
can't.
news.
I know it is.
I'm gonna watch it and post about it. Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
you guys got like recommend it to the world that's already seen.
Well, I
it.
saw that teaser image of the next season,
the
and
teaser
that's
looks
like
cool.
that reminds me of like Cloverfield or something, and that fucking gets me.
It's only
just
8
like
episodes.
that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't get why
Super
it takes
8
you so long.
it's literally Super 8.
dude.
Just watch one a day. It's like watching a short movie.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
You make it a
I just
bigger deal
can't.
than it needs
Yeah.
to be.
I just
I
can't.
get in moods with TV. I'll watch like a bunch of it and then I won't. And I'm just in the I won't right now.
What'd
So-
you watch?
Well, Ben hates me because I can't commit to Twin Peaks either.
Oh shit!
Your loss, I guess.
I need to rewatch that too.
And well, I watched a couple things. I watched 3 bangers in a row. But the one I want to talk about is Inherent Vice. That's one of my favorite movies. I think that's a perfect movie. That movie's super layered. There's like this hypnotizing element to it. It's paranoid, it's dangerous, it's goofy, and it doesn't really make sense.
It's very
And
hypnotizing when we saw it in theaters. So hypnotizing that I fell to fuck asleep.
dude, I fucking
It's for me, it took me 2 watches to really
it's a
love
movie
it,
you have
but
to get in a vibe in.
Yeah.
And like I was super into it and like
Did we all see it together that night?
I
I didn't see it with you
I don't
guys.
think I don't know.
I
If
saw it twice. I saw it twice.
We
in a
saw
row
it
in theater.
together.
Yeah, because we went to State College to see it.
Yeah.
It's like you always got to look at it through the perspective of the main character, and this guy doesn't know what the fuck's going
Yeah.
on either.
Yeah.
The
So
book
that's
is
how.
the same way.
Yep.
Yeah, and I like the book.
That
Yeah.
trailer. Well, I wanted to see the movie really bad.
I think it's
based
just
on
like
the
the trailer.
Yeah, it's like the trailer.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't expect it to be a boom, boom, boom action movie, but that one fucking
Not really.
that sequence
That
is
scene-
crazy.
That
Maybe
scene is
the
badass.
sequence.
Yeah,
I love that scene.
me too.
And but there's like this like the romantic scenes in it are so fucking good. I love it so much, and like they're like the story is like the romance in it is like as layered as the story. There's like this like he's romantic for a past time, a person, and like the movie itself is like romantic for like a certain era, and I just fucking love it. It just really clicks with me, and I recommend it. It's a little long.
Was it
It's a
well
little
received?
I think
I
people
think
just
his
like.
fans like it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think on like I think it was like one of the top 5 movies on the like Here's to Cinema thing of that year,
cool.
which is like the
Yeah.
super prestigious thing.
Yeah, I think it's. I
And
think,
it's not an Oscar-y movie
I
or
think
anything.
cool people like
Yeah.
it. So I think it's not for everybody for
No,
sure.
it's certainly not.
I think for fans of the genre of like noir that can appreciate that, it's definitely worth looking into. I love it. I have it on Blu-ray. The Blu-ray special features are a little disappointing. It's like the first one's the trailer, the second one's a different cut trailer, the third one's all the like deleted scenes smashed into like a trailer.
They'll probably release a Criterion or something down the line.
Who
I have
knows?
a Blu-ray too, and yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing on
Mhm. But it looks damn good.
it. Yeah.
So that's what I watched.
His
Nice.
movies never get good releases, besides Punch Drunk Love, which just got a Criterion.
Oh yeah,
Didn't Boogie Nights get it? Isn't that Criterion?
No.
No.
Oh,
So,
Like There'll Be Blood has like is a bare bones release.
Yeah, super
and-
bare bones.
Yeah,
maybe he wants.
Hard Eight has some special features and like a
yeah. Boogie
commentary.
Nights does, and like the Magnolia does. They have the commentary
Yeah.
tracks, but those are old now.
I think he's been and he's like one of those people that like don't do many interviews.
Yeah.
and sort of slips away. So Ben, can you tell us what we watched this week?
Sure.
Oh,
thing.
actually, before we do that, I
Yes.
want to talk to you because we don't really explain why we choose the things we do. I want to get into that more. So, just why did you choose this Hollywood or this behind the scenes of Hollywood?
Well, I actually just always I think this era is really interesting, and
Yeah.
there's so many different interpretation.
Nick's
La
real
La Land
interested.
helped, right?
Oh, you were like coughing off screen. It just,
La
or-
La Land helped inspire it, right?
Oh well, no, I kind of had the idea before that, but
Okay.
that kind of just accelerated me.
Okay.
yeah.
to
He
more
did
about
have
it.
the idea before because he mentioned it when we were seeing La La
Yeah,
Land.
Okay.
but yeah, just like the 40s, 50s Hollywood studio system, like how they made movies back then, the characters involved that make these movies. I mean, a lot of the movies we did were more like modern period, like
interpretations. Yeah.
Except one of the ones we're going to be talking about today was just from the era of the era. But yeah, I mean, I don't
Not
really,
even. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
We'll go.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not much other reason other than I just really like the era, the genre.
Mulholland Drive got added to Netflix.
Yeah.
I own it.
And it's funny though, like the screenshot looks like it's just like Naomi Watts.
The shittiest screenshots all the time.
And it looks like I like Naomi Watts. But I definitely feel you on that. I like movies about movies.
Yeah.
I think it's like they could do so many things. It can be like scandalous and dangerous and funny.
And there's always like a meta aspect too, just because of how like when they're making it. I don't know. Just like I was saying about the period thing, you like Sunset Boulevard, where we'll talk about. See, I don't want to give too much away about the discussion.
Both of these movies are kind of meta with how they deal with like the people of the era and yeah. All right, well, then do you want to talk about the first one we're going to talk about?
The first movie we're going to be talking about is Barton Fink. It was directed by Joel Coen, and it was written by Joel and Ethan Coen.
Hey, that's not fair for Ethan. He directed it too.
He gets
they got a weird credit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask about that.
That's what they used to do.
Yeah.
Why though? Like who? So they both actually
Something
directed
with the guild.
Yeah, I think it's like guild
Guild
rules. And
They
stuff.
even had they even for editor they had Roderick Janes, I think was
As a
their
fake
their
name.
pseudonym
That's interesting.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
They
all
don't
the
do it
rules
anymore,
with that
though.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Poor Ethan, just like
He got
I directed
he got
too.
best picture. He would get the best picture Oscars and
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
It was released in 1991. It stars John Turturro, John Goodman, and Judy Davis. The plot synopsis is a renowned New York playwright is enticed to California to write for the movies and discovers the hellish truth of Hollywood.
This could, I'm going to go in and say this could be one of my favorite, like my top 3 Coen Brothers movies. And I love all of Coen Brothers movies except Lady Killers.
I've never seen it. Yeah, I've never seen that one.
When I watched
that, you like Intolerable Cruelty?
I've never seen that.
What about The Man Who Wasn't There? Did you ever see that?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
It's awesome.
Yeah. When I watched that, I think I watched it at a bad time because I didn't care for it when I first saw it.
It's different than probably what you expected, like every Coen Brothers movie.
To be honest, I didn't even realize it was the Coen Brothers that made it.
Yeah,
but that was a long time ago.
But this puppy won the top 3 awards at Cannes.
All 3?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It won the Palme d'Or Best Director
and
Screenplay
or actor or something.
Or actor.
I think it was actor.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't think it got the same Oscar.
No.
love,
It
though.
usually doesn't equate.
I don't
Yeah.
think this wasn't a hit.
No, it was a
think.
flop.
Yeah.
I think for the most part.
I looked at the box office mojo. It didn't get above.
It was
the
like
top 10, but
6 million
well,
and budget
yeah.
of 9 million.
But
or
it
something
didn't.
Like that.
It didn't open to a lot of screens. It was very
okay.
Of course not. Yeah.
So, but what fuck the how well it did critically. I want to hear what Nick thought because he was very critical about this movie. He made a promise to all of us that he would never watch this because
of the poster.
Because of the poster. So just.
And I was looking for the shot that's in the poster.
Oh, it's not
in there.
No, it's
just
funny.
a picture of his face.
It's funny because it's a
With
picture of
like
his
a
face
mosquito.
with a mosquito on it. And that's such a
Mosquito
minor
bite. Yeah.
fucking thing.
Yeah, it was at that part where
he has mosquito bites on his face or whatever.
His gaping mouth. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh."
yeah.
I
like,
agree, it's goofy, but
Yeah.
it's I don't know.
It's just absolutely horrendous marketing.
Did you better than what you expected or what?
Well, yeah, because I had absolutely fucking drop down
Why?
low expectations
Why?
for it because it just
Did
not
it
look
feel like
interesting?
like
to
the
me at
trailer
all.
or the poster looked cheap to you or something?
It
or?
just gave me like, for lack of a better word, it just looked so douchey to me. It
Okay.
really did. It just I had no desire to see this movie,
And it's funny.
and I don't care. I didn't care who was involved. I just didn't want to see it.
Yeah. So, but better than expected.
Yeah,
or-
but that's not saying much.
Okay.
Didn't like it?
I would go with a very soft 3.
Okay. So the episode's done. All right.
We haven't even fucking talked
I
about
go
it
with a
yet.
very soft 3.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. It saved it for me. Not going in. Well, yeah, we're gonna go into spoilers.
Yeah, we're gonna
jump all the way to the
spoil
end.
it, so yeah.
John Goodman's character is what saved it.
He's
for me,
awesome in it.
because he and okay, not to jump all over the place here,
You
but
should
was that a head in the box?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't tell you,
Yeah.
but
And I did laugh because I saw it coming when he was. I knew John Goodman was going to make a reference saying that he went to visit his family.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew that was coming. At some point in time.
I love this movie. It's dark. It's
How did the shit catch on fire?
who knows?
Yeah.
That's the
There's
thing.
It's surreal.
theories.
It's-
yeah.
it's-
Yeah,
super
there's
surreal.
nothing. It doesn't make sense. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You could assume that John Goodman did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, did he light the
does it
building on
so
fire,
yeah,
you know?
it's so perfectly because it goes along the same crease down the entire
Is
building
he
wall.
the devil that is catching
Yeah.
the shit
Yeah,
on
there's
fire?
theories that the hotel is hell, is
Oh.
from what I've read.
You could also, because he's struggling with his writing, so you could argue that these are like his own personal demons, kind of like fighting that.
I found it hard to follow for the most part.
Really?
Yeah. And I found it hard to follow his story because I was looking the whole movie through for the deeper meaning behind it all because I knew there was an underlying
I think that's
thing
the
about
trick
it.
of Coen Brothers, that they make you look for this deep meaning.
Yeah.
And like there is like they
not always
they
there.
love this. They sort of have like this nihilistic view of like maybe it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I definitely think this one's more about the process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is
Symbolically of the
Yeah.
process, but
Yeah.
like when you look at like what does that picture mean that he keeps looking at?
Yeah.
right.
Who the fuck knows?
It's like him looking for answers.
Yeah,
you know what I
exact-
mean? And
exactly.
there, and there
do
isn't
that.
any.
They do that in
Yeah.
almost every movie.
That's how it
Yeah.
ended, right? The shot of the
Well,
yeah,
the
the
picture he was
recreation,
looking at.
yeah.
I thought that was cool.
You
too.
know that they wrote this movie while they were having writer's block for Miller's Crossing, which was the movie.
Makes sense, right?
Yep.
Writer's block. That's what it's
Yeah.
about. It's
Yeah.
about him unable to.
And I knew that there was not satire, but there was some sort of like meta thing
for
about
sure.
it when he would always meet with the head of the
Studio.
the head
Capital
of the studio, and he would
Yeah.
always like kissing his feet and
Yeah, there's definitely like commentary against how like the those companies worked and the ideas of there's
You're just
ideas
under
of the writers.
contract.
Yeah, under contracts, all the contracts. The other hero writer that he loves so much is actually like a drunk fool.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Whose wife?
and his
or-
wife writes
yeah,
for him.
Writing. Yeah.
One of the funniest aspects is like, the Barton Fink character who's like this like. In the beginning, you're like, "Wow, this is a noble dude." He's writing about the common man, and then you just keep hearing him just
He's
like,
really pretentious. I
real
think.
so pretentious. He just keeps saying the common man and has really no clue what their problems are. He talks over the common man.
Yeah,
when,
he's
like,
trying to give him his like experiences, and he's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, but the common man.
and like John Goodman's like, "Yeah, I have stories," and he's just like, "I bet you do," and like interrupts
that's
him.
when he's like, you don't listen.
yeah, yeah. So it's like kind of like when Nick said he was blue collar. But no, there's definitely I got like a Roman Polanski vibe from this one, from this view of like that paranoia and like remind me of like Repulsion,
Oh, really?
kind of.
I haven't seen it in a while, so I don't think I got that, but that's interesting.
Yeah.
it always made me think of Eraserhead. but
Oh,
that-
Eraserhead,
you know what I mean?
like a Lynchian,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Coen Brothers Lynch movie. Or
And I
something.
love just especially because of the level of detail paid attention to his surroundings in the apartment and like the wallpaper peeling
Yep.
off and like the texture and stuff like that of things that can just distract him and get inside of set.
I think it kind of has like a naked lunch, like the
Yeah.
brown
Yeah.
palette, all that,
Yep.
like the color stuff.
I just want to know what the point was. That's what I
they
wanna
love
know.
that shit.
Like I
There's no point.
I
bro.
feel like there's got to be some payoff to what the movie was about. And I feel like if I ever find out what that is, I will like it more.
I think it's just like the psychology, the point of view, and the uncertainty of the character.
But
have you ever had writer's block or struggled?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But what did that have to? What did John Turturro's character have to do with meeting John Goodman, who ended up being a killer? What does that have to do with anything?
It might be a distraction to his work. It also might be a imaginary fabrication that
Yeah,
tries
I've
to
read
like help
that.
him get started. You know what I mean?
Because that finished his.
Yeah, because these are the other
Yeah.
ideas that kind of creep in as he's trying. It's literally. It also reminds me of maybe Pi or something. You know, a
Okay.
Darren Aronofsky movie. But
Just a struggling.
yeah, it's just how these other things can creep in, and the whole thing is really about his writer's block, his struggle to come up with ideas.
It's so subtle.
Yeah, it is, and it's not at the same time.
And not at
Yeah,
the same time.
yeah.
There's exactly. There's like these layers of like teetering on the line of extreme like I noticed this for both movies we watched of like how their characters are set up, or like they're also like caricatures or like cartoon versions of these people,
Yeah.
but also people in Hollywood are also like that.
Yeah.
You know, like cartoon versions of real people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cool, and it's the typical Coen Brothers cast of love, just like they love the old fat men. You know what I mean?
Steve Buscemi, the
Steve
bellhop.
Buscemi.
He's literally looking for every excuse to ignore what he's doing.
Yeah.
He listens to the people having sex on the
Yeah.
other wall.
Yeah.
He wonders how John Goodman can hear that, even though it doesn't make sense for him to do it.
Yeah.
And that's one of the points where it kind of like questions the legitimacy of that
Yeah,
character.
do you guys think it is like maybe like a Fight Club kind of scenario at all?
It definitely could be, but I don't think that's the point.
Maybe
you know what
not
I mean?
that.
Yeah.
like
like he's made
Like
up.
maybe John
He's in
Goodman's
his head.
character is kind of
See, personally, I like thinking it as just like a surreal thing that's just like all this weird shit is just happening to this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
That's
it
how I
definitely
like
could
seeing
be
it.
that. Just
But
be that.
I do like all the subtle hints of like this could be like a purgatory hell type of scenario.
It's got to be something like that because he wouldn't have made it out of that fucking hotel alive when all that shit was
how
on
you know?
fire.
John Turturro?
Yeah.
You don't know, maybe
Yeah, why not?
Well,
it was pretty
It
engulfed.
was- yeah.
John
like-
still.
Goodman just
and he
goes
wasn't
into
really
his room.
he wasn't getting up or looking panicked by in any
Yeah, what do
any
you
wet
think-
stretch of the word.
What do you think about the fact that he never lets John Turturro into his room?
that's what I mean. You don't
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, you don't know these things on purpose.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, he's like, you don't want to go in there. It's a
He's
mess
like,
right
let's
now.
go into your
That's
even
funny.
even when he runs to his room and goes, "Can I come in?"
Yeah.
Yep. Roger Deakins' first time working with the Coen Brothers,
No, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
because usually it's Barry Sonnenfeld, but Seinfeld.
Really?
Did Adam's Family.
Yeah, he went to do Addams Family.
Wait, Barry Sonnenfeld?
He was a
I-
cinematographer that worked with the
Oh, I thought
Coens.
he was just a director. I didn't realize he was.
he did Blood Simple. He did
'Cause that
Raising.
I think that might be the best looking Coen Brothers
Yeah,
movie.
I mean, I wouldn't say the
What?
best. It's
Barton
Blood-
Fink?
No,
Blood Simple.
Oh, Blood Simple.
Blood Simple looks great.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is first Roger Deakins, and his touches are there for sure. Great lighting.
Yeah.
Like textured.
Felt grimy the whole movie.
Yeah, there's like this
Except for when they're
texture
at
or
The
the
like
hotel room
dust,
is nasty.
like this dust
Yeah.
on the screen, on the set or something. He they did like very classic. He worked with like, I noticed a lot of like push-ins, like slow push-ins
Yeah.
to just to signify something. This thing is important.
It also kind of has like a Shining type quality
Oh,
to it,
yeah.
like
With,
the
like, the tracking
hotel
shot of,
and
like,
the
the-
shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My favorite things are because the movie is so much about like these mundane things that it finds drama in the kind of how it cuts between things, and it'll like pull in on something, and then the music will get loud, and then it'll like swift, and it'll be like a next day or go to the fan or something.
Okay.
So it'll get like louder and more dramatic seeming on cuts or transitions rather
Yeah.
than what's actually taking place in the scene. And
Yeah.
I always think that's old because it's like he's spacing out. And there's a lot of surreal aspects in those moments as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see what you're talking
yeah,
about.
I think I think that's a lot of how the mood kind of carries over effectively and works.
Yeah. Because it's been a little bit since I've seen this. I just forgot how it ended. Like I knew all that crazy shit at the end happened,
Yeah.
but then I was like, "What's after that? Does he die?" I just forgot.
It's a bummer of an ending, really, because like his script, he thinks is his best work is just literally like this sucks, but you're still hired, so
Yep.
you have to. It's our property, kind of thing.
I think that's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they probably do too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey Ben, what was the play that? What was the name of the play that?
Bear Ruined Choir,
that was a
The
song.
first
That was
yeah,
a s-
one of me
organs.
and
An
Ian's
old
band
old
songs.
band songs. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. But
What did you guys think of? This is like not a big thing, but me and Ian were talking about it when John Goodman's in at the end when he's like sweating real bad and you just see this like drip come out from his ear.
the pus.
It's like
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
He talks about it earlier in the movie. 'cause
Yeah.
it's
he
so
like he
gross.
screams and it just like
Well, then he has, but then that John Turturro has the tissues or whatever, and
he
He's-
puts that in when he's trying to ignore when
Yeah,
he
the
writes.
first
I
time
don't
he
think that's
successfully
an
writes is when he
infection.
can block everything out.
Yeah,
I
It's
gotcha.
bothering him.
I thought maybe that was just because he had an ear infection like John Goodman.
Well,
or
that,
something.
would, that would be like they're the same
connector.
person.
Yeah,
kind of
that's-
thing,
Yeah,
but-
I love it because once he puts the manuscript down, he puts his two cotton swabs right on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
This I love Miller's Crossing. But yeah, this also, this is like the odd man out. The typical Coen brother theme.
I just couldn't I knew it got dark at the end, but like when you're watching that for the first time, you're just like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna be that way, and then all of a sudden it just goes completely.
Yeah, it goes from that that murder, and then it calms down a little bit. It's still like paranoid and uncomfortable, and then it just goes insane when the FBI agents are in his room.
Yeah, once the whole fire sequence starts, it's just like crazy.
What's he say? Something about you want to learn about the power of the mind, which is the thing that Barton Fink talks about. He goes to that dance of
after he finishes it,
he's
he goes that dance.
He goes that
so
dance,
happy.
and he's yelling at the army
He's
men,
condescending,
and he's pointing at his head. He's like, "This is my uniform."
And he starts a fight between the Navy,
why did they fight each other? I didn't understand that.
They punch.
He starts the fight, but then they fight each other. And not
it
him.
doesn't make any sense. What do you guys think about John Polito? Because he died recently, unfortunately, and he was in a lot of their movies. He's awesome. He's Lou.
He's different in this. He's not yelling and screaming. He's more pathetic.
One of the villains in Bushwhacked.
Which guy was it?
I love it.
He's Lou, so he's like the
assistant of the
Capitol Pictures producer.
Yeah, I don't know who
He's like a regular for Coen Brothers movies.
He's in Big Lebowski, right?
Yeah. I think
he's in a lot of them.
Yeah.
Hudsucker, maybe.
I've only seen Hudsucker, Man Who Wasn't There, Miller's Crossing, Big Lebowski. He's in
just a character actor that they liked.
Just an oily fat guy that they just like those guys.
Oh, I see him now. Okay.
Yeah.
What about Tony Shalhoub?
He's
was
cool.
Awesome.
He was cool in it. He got fired at the end. Poor guy.
Is he in any other movies with them? Do you know?
I don't.
Seems like he would be.
I love how he's like, oh, don't worry. He told you it's going to be due, but ignore that. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He already forgot what he said.
He can't even read.
Yeah. It's so awesome.
I do love the part. There's moments in this too that really remind me of some Kieslowski things.
Oh yeah.
Just basically the details of everyday life that look beautiful. There was a shot of him looking down at his feet, and there's just something about it that reminded me of Kieslowski.
I remember when they show him barefoot for a second. Was it that one?
Yeah.
And I don't remember.
Well, his feet are look huge or something.
Yeah.
But there's these moments of just everyday life.
Yeah.
That could be
he
boring.
Just pays attention. He pays attention to
these details.
Details.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about when he first the guy I can't think of her name, the basically the love interest but
Audrey?
not
Audrey.
Yeah, when she gets murdered or how, and the mosquito just lands on her and he swats it, and it's just like this huge puddle of blood.
Yeah.
That moment. Did you think she was dead at that moment? Did you?
You could kind of get a vibe that
something was not right.
Yeah, and he's more surprised that she doesn't wake up.
Yeah,
from the SWAT.
When he screams, I laughed.
Yeah, his Daniel Stern scream from Home Alone. This movie definitely takes his perspective. It's his perspective.
Without a doubt,
in his head, because there's a moment, in the very beginning, someone's talking to him, and he's walking through the party or the bar, and they're staring straight at the camera, and then it breaks off from them the point of view, and he walks into the scene. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember.
So someone's but you know what I'm trying to explain? Someone's looking at the camera. It's hey, Barton, come over here, and it goes to them, and then Barton steps into the frame.
Okay, so it makes you think it's going on to them, but it's not.
Yeah. Yep. But this movie rules. I fucking love it.
I agree. I love it a lot too. I also love the part when. And this is another one of those things that kind of gets you inside of his head in the distractions, and that's when the shoes are swapped, and he's finally typing words, and he puts his feet in the shoes, and they're John Goodman's because they have the wrong ones. And when he's reading the Bible, and it has the same in Genesis, it has the same words. Yeah. I love that. Yeah,
I think it's just a perfect representation of they're perfect at this. The idea of uncertainty, the idea of like isolating yourself, the idea of being like an outsider. They're so fucking good at it, and I love all the movies that these existential like comedy drama things.
Yeah, it's a perfect visual kind of example of writer's block, and it works so well as that. Yeah,
Shit ton better than Hail Caesar.
I agree that it's better.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, that's nothing against Hail Caesar. I liked it. I want to see that again.
They're not even the same kind of movies, other than they're dealing with Hollywood stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite Coen Brothers? Nick?
Probably Fargo, as typical as that is.
No, I mean that's their strongest movie.
Let me pull them up quick. And
I think Barton's definitely up there.
I like Inside Llewyn Davis a lot.
Inside's great.
I read that Inside Llewyn Davis and Barton Fink are a lot alike, and
I could see that.
as far as like an artist, like
Struggling?
in a way, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I found Inside Llewyn Davis a lot easier to watch, and I don't know why that would be.
I don't know either. It's less surreal.
Yeah, but shit keeps happening to him in that movie too that keep him from holding him back from what he really wants to do. So I can see that. What about A Serious Man? I saw you just watched that.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a lot to unpack with that
Man,
one where I'd need to watch it again
That's
to get
one
more
of my,
out of it.
I think
that's
it's-
one of my top tier.
thinking about this is hard to pick because I love all their different eras.
Yeah, I would definitely get Serious Man, Barton, Fargo, No Country.
Yeah,
They're the top.
Yeah,
That's the
I
top
agree.
tier.
Yeah.
Blood Simple is probably my second.
Blood
favorite.
Simple is one of my favorite. Okay, so Nick, what would you rate this pup?
Soft 3.
Soft 3. Oh yeah, you said that. What about you, Ben?
I give it a 4.5 out of 5.
What about you, Jordan?
I'll also give it a 4.5 out of 5.
I'm gonna go all the way.
All the way.
Give
Oh,
it
yeah.
a 5.
I was thinking about 5 because it is one of my favorite movies. Of the
And
It's
like-
one of those things that I've never given a 5, and I don't know why.
and
you
it's,
know what I mean?
It's
So,
really easy to rewatch.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, even
all the time. It can put it on
Okay.
anytime. You become engaged
because
right
it's
away.
detailed enough where you can just pick new things up.
Yeah.
This would be in your top 3 of their movies.
I think so.
Top tier. I don't know about 3.
I think,
I think in my
yeah.
top 3.
yeah, I think for me it's this, Fargo, and No Country.
I love all their shit. So
Yeah, they're good.
they're the best. They're working on
One of the best.
something new. I saw they're trying to write like a noir of called Black Money, I think.
Is that one they're doing themselves, or is that like one they're producing?
I
I
know
think-
they're fixing the Scarface script.
Yeah,
I saw that. I think this is one they're doing. They were supposed to direct. It's
They got the Buster Scruggs thing, miniseries.
I don't know what that is.
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. We talked about this kind of recently. I don't remember what it is.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like a
yeah,
TV
yeah.
series.
Yeah, yeah.
Anthology Western.
Yep. Okay. Yep. So they got some stuff on the rise, and that's exciting. So we're gonna take a break, and I'm gonna
That's funny.
drink this coconut water that looks like the pus from John Goodman's ear.
It does.
And we're back. What else we watch, Ben?
All right, we are going to be also talking about Sunset Boulevard. It was directed by Billy Wilder. It was written by Billy Wilder, Charles Brackett, and D.M. Marshman Jr. It was released in 1950, and it stars William Holden, Gloria Swanson, and Eric von Stroheim. The plot synopsis is a hack screenwriter writes a screenplay for a former silent film star who has faded into Hollywood obscurity.
Mm-hmm.
A hack.
Mm-hmm.
Billy
It is
Wa-
kind of a hack.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only had like it was
He has
supposed to only
2B
have like
pictures, it
Yeah,
says.
yeah, one hit type of
But
thing.
Bases Loaded sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bases Loaded.
B- Same thing. Billy Wilder has some. He has hits.
Yeah, he's one of the all-time greats.
Yeah, for sure.
Without a doubt.
From
many different kind of
movies.
type- yeah,
he
many
has
different-
screwball comedy.
Yeah, he's done it all.
This one has like some screwball moments where like fast, you know,
Yeah.
fast talking.
Yeah, Zippy.
Yeah. So now, Nick, is this a noir?
It is.
I do.
It
I think
is.
I think
I
it
think
is.
so.
It is. with that.
there's noir. I think
It
it
has
is,
the-
but it puts it on its head. It twists it. You know,
Yeah, it's not like straight up
it's
anything.
like the
Yeah.
structure
Yeah.
of noir.
Yeah, it has the from Holden's perspective,
Yep.
and the narration,
Some of the
and
lighting
setup.
stuff.
It all it feels very noirish.
A femme
but-
fatale, but like
yeah,
it's
but
different.
not. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's weird because imagine making La La Land or even Singing in the Rain, because it's kind of about the same subject as Singing in the Rain, which is a movie about going from silent to sound
Yeah,
pictures,
yeah,
and
yeah.
there's that
The artist.
there's that exactly. That's the same exact plot
Yeah.
too, and they want to get rid of the annoying who is Gloria Swanson here.
Yeah.
What's her
Norma Desmond.
Norma
Desmond,
Desmond,
yep.
which is a perfect Hollywood
Oh,
name,
man,
and we
yeah.
all know the famous line at the end.
Nick,
I
you seem
forget it.
you seem
I
nonplussed.
forget what the line is even.
It's like I'm ready for my close up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not famous.
So if you
you
can't
think-
tell, I can already
want-
tell how Nick feels about this.
I want to tell you
That was what she looked like the whole fucking.
I want to tell
3/4
you
of the
about.
movie.
Now, why do you think she acted that way?
I don't know.
Say it.
Because it was shitty.
Why? This is considered one of the greatest supporting or one of the greatest performances of all time.
I know, and that's how I know I'm on. If the Venn diagram was right there, I would be so far on the other side of it because
I just want you to. You think she's over the top, right? That's what you're saying.
I don't know what
I
I'm
wish
saying.
there was a visual cue of
I don't
Nick's
know what
face.
I'm saying.
Eyes wide.
Because she is on purpose. She's in silent
she's-
storm. And that's how they,
yeah. I get she was doing
and
it.
she's breaking apart.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
crazier and
Yeah.
crazier. You know.
She's totally insane. Now, what would you do in that situation, Nick? Would you take the money or would
Whose
you
perspective?
Oh
Yeah,
Would,
if you were
would you chill
William
with that
Holden.
old lady?
For all the
Would you
perks.
just
But
say
feel trapped? Nah, fuck her.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, she's very manipulative.
I might pull a little what he did. You know, chill for a little bit.
Then
leave.
see how it
But
is.
you can't wait for her to shoot you in the back.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's funny because
You got to leave the
Like,
day before.
I didn't learn my lesson
Yeah.
from watching that movie. I was like, you know what? I'll still try.
it opens with the murder of him, but I kind of don't. I kind of like put it out of my mind, and
Yeah.
then,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it happens at the end.
Isn't
and
that
then
interesting though? It shows you the fucking ending, and it like that
I
doesn't
usually
matter.
don't, and I usually don't love when movies do that.
Yeah.
but it didn't really.
Yeah, it's usually a cheap framing device, but it works
Yeah.
really well
This-
here because
like it engrossing because it doesn't matter. It's all about how it gets
How
to
it
that
gets
point.
there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
no, I love this movie. I do think it's perfect. I have no
Yeah.
issues with it.
Nick's got that.
Perfect.
Then
I
what's your
want to
issues
know
with it,
because
Nick?
you
You're
haven't
not,
told
you're not
me.
giving
Yeah.
anything.
What are you filming me for?
Just your doubting face. You're just
it was just. Now you're putting me on the spot.
okay.
Well, no, I understand, and we did have a empty space for a second, but it's okay. Think about it. We'll cut empty space if it
Yeah.
takes you time.
Yeah,
we'll cut it.
I can cut
because
some stuff.
we might have to because I'm gonna have struggle. I'm gonna struggle putting some of these things into words.
It wasn't a terrible movie. I did like the gradual descent into
her madness,
chaos, pretty much. Yeah, I thought that
Understanding
was
her
pretty cool.
madness.
Yeah,
because she's always insane.
Because you feel for her though.
Yeah.
It's like there's moments because like the part when she first attempts suicide, you're like, oh man, she needs somebody.
Yeah.
But it's just a fucking device of her getting
Yeah,
and trapping these people.
I don't like how
So
she
what-
plays the guilt
Yes.
on everybody around
At which
her.
point do you feel like you discover how insane she truly is in this movie? Like, what reveal does that to you?
when she goes,
Is there not one? Mine is when her butler reveals that she was the director of her
He
old
was.
movies.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
he was the director and her first husband of the old movies, then you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You realize how insane she absolutely is at that
and her
moment.
old husband.
Yeah. Yeah, he was her first husband.
There's always hints throughout the movie, but I don't know an exact reveal to me that made me because this is a repeat for me also.
Yeah.
But I do like, there's like these little teases of like, she's dangerous. She is, losing it. But then at the same time, you're like, oh no, she's just lonely and
She
desperate.
kind of seems
And
harmless.
Yeah, because
And
you do
harmless,
feel
yeah.
bad
Yeah.
because when he reveals that her fan letters that she reads all the time
Yeah.
are old, and he tells
and
you
they're
that
also his. Like
and
he
they're
writes
from
them.
him.
Yeah.
You shouldn't check the postmarks on those
Yeah.
letters. It makes you feel sad. You know what I mean? Not like
Do you think she's playing dumb or she just doesn't know?
I think
She's in
I think she's
denial.
playing dumb. Yeah.
A little
I
bit of
wouldn't
both.
say
maybe.
yeah, a little bit of both,
Yeah.
but she has mental issues.
Yeah,
so I
for
wouldn't
sure.
say that she's just like ignoring it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think she's mentally incapacitated.
She's
to
playing
the point
the
where
she's living
she
the
has
fantasy.
to. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Up in that big like Xanadu-esque.
That's exactly
Yeah.
how I would describe it.
Yep.
And it's a big, huge, empty, destroyed
Yeah.
house. You know, it's so weird.
I wrote this down. There's two dreamlike sequences that really remind me of when he first arrives to the mansion, the way like the camera is like goes like it just has these shots of like the compound, you know what I mean? It reminded me of like a dream, like a fantasy or something
It's
like
like
that.
Detroit or something.
Yeah.
In Lost River or something.
And then there's this moment of like fantasy when she goes on set and all these old people are walking to her that knew her from. It just reminded me of like these
Yeah,
bad,
the
these two
old
like bad dreams. All these
Yeah.
like Norma Desmond.
Everybody, like the real old people know her, and he like turns the light on her.
turns the
Yeah.
spotlight
He turns
on
the
her.
spotlight on her, and they all come to her,
Yeah.
and they like fawn over her. I love that Cecil B. DeMille is actually Cecil
Yep,
B. DeMille.
Buster Keaton's
Yeah.
in there.
Another thing I love is how, besides the framing device, I love how they open it like this B-movie screenwriter is basically on the run. Like he's a
Oh, yeah.
criminal
Oh, yeah.
trying, and I think that sets it up
He
so
just
well.
stumbles into
Yeah, he
like
stumbles
going
in
into
the
her
situation.
driveway.
This is perfectly written.
Yeah.
Everyone's motivation is
It makes sense. It's
makes
clear.
sense. It's perfect.
And the idea of it being about movies is great too, because the illusion of movies kind of like works synonymously
Yes.
with her mental handicap. You know what I mean? So it all works together perfectly. The from silent to sound.
She's constantly in a movie.
yeah. She created the illusion
and
herself
that guy is the Max is the director.
of that movie. Yeah, and he's there supporting her every step of the way.
enabling
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Well, back on the meta part, you guys know too that like Gloria Swanson, this like her in the movie kind of it was her in real life.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
but obviously not the mental aspect of
Yeah,
it so much.
and that
but
guy actually directed her in movies.
yeah, like
Yep.
they
Yeah.
both it was very this was like her return to
Yep.
prominence.
Not a comeback, yeah,
Yeah.
as she points out.
Yeah.
Was this movie like not a cult classic?
Oh,
I know it's
it's
considered
a
a classic.
classic.
Yeah, but did this get praised from the get go?
Yeah, it was nominated for tons of Oscars.
I know,
but it was a
I know
really tough year.
I know people in like the production companies didn't like the representation of,
Of Hollywood.
Yeah,
Of
yep.
how they
Yep.
thought they made him look insane. or
and I
something.
think this is kind of like, I don't know when, In a Lonely Place came out with Humphrey Bogart, but this is like it's kind of a
don't know
cutting edge idea of like showing the underbelly of or the dark problems of Hollywood. I guess there was always those like scandal magazines and like
Yeah.
that.
Same year.
Speaking of
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's
Same
it.
year.
Speaking of Hollywood, not to change the subject on something different, but I did realize that the movie Hollywoodland had a lot of things it took from this movie.
Oh, for sure.
So
I
does
don't
Mulholland Drive.
I don't think Barton Fink would be made without this type of thing.
No, Mulholland Drive, Inland Empire.
Yeah.
A lot of David Lynch's. I think this is one of David Lynch's
Well, yeah,
favorite movies.
you know
Yeah.
Gordon Cole.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
like-
Gordon
did
Cole
he
in Twin
take
Peaks.
that?
Yeah, his kid. Like,
Oh wait, who was that?
He was the guy that calls her
he's the guy who
at
fought
the studio
for the car. Yeah.
For the car.
Oh
Yeah, that's-
Whoa.
that's Detective Gordon Cole in Twin Peaks.
I got
Yeah.
chills. That's sick.
Yeah.
I like that.
I didn't notice it until this watch either.
Oh, cool.
Oh, this is the first time I saw it, but
Yeah.
I picked that up, and I thought I read that somewhere before
Yeah,
about that.
Oh,
very
that's cool.
cool.
I never picked that up.
Yeah, and he's because there is a weird like nightmarish aspect of this movie.
well,
that
every yeah, for sure. There's like this weird fantasy feel.
Yeah.
Every shot is like there's some symbolism in every shot.
yeah, it's
He runs out of the house to go to that New Year's Eve party. He gets pulled by the gift she gives him.
The chain thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He pulls down like a blind, and it looks like a screen, and his like shadows projected on it. Every shot has like these symbols of
the illusion of movies.
illusion of movies or like the power relationship.
Yeah.
It's I think it's perfect. You're right.
I think it's a perfect movie.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. It uses the medium so well, and it's about it. And a lot of people think movies about movies are very like narcissistic.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
egotistical,
Yeah,
and
like
I understand it.
Self ass kissing.
Yeah. But
this
and
has- this-
is kind of negative towards it too.
Yeah.
So.
I think a lot of the movies I watched with Hollywood are not ass kissy towards it. They're usually like the bad side of it.
satirical. Or,
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's just the reputation.
Yeah.
to Hollywood to make movies about itself. It's
Yeah.
self-important. You know
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
see. Yeah. But yeah, there's I think it's there. This toes the line of like funny and grim perfectly, dangerous and lighthearted.
It's got
perfectly.
everything.
Billy Wilder's good. Billy Wilder's good at that. The Apartment.
Yeah.
It's like screwball comedy. Then
Yeah,
it goes
it's
to
hilarious.
like real dark places.
I must confess, I've never seen any of his other movies, but
Double Indemnity's awesome. Ace in the Hole's awesome.
Yeah.
Apartment's awesome.
Yeah, he's real.
I mean, I've heard
He's
of
one
him,
of the big.
obviously,
He's the big
but-
name. He did that.
7 Year-
Maryland, Some Like It Hot.
7-Year Itch.
Yes, Stalag 17.
What's that? Is that a war movie?
I don't think so. Let me see. It might be John Huston in it, the director.
Oh, okay.
But let me check.
But there's there's like biting satire in this movie, commenting on so many different levels. It rules. It's
William Holden's in that too, and so is Otto Preminger, who's
Oh,
an
okay.
awesome director.
yeah.
That's very sick.
So out of I'm not trying to jump.
Go ahead.
But out of the 4 movies we watched, this would be, at least you guys, is probably number.
What did
In number
what
one.
did the other two?
So
last week?
Matinee-
Edward and
Edward and
Matinee.
Matinee.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, I'm not saying I didn't like those movies. I think I would think Sunset, Barton Fink, Ed Wood, Matinee.
Same.
Ed Wood, Barton Fink, Sunset, Matinee for me.
What'd I give Ed Wood? I forget.
3.5, I think.
What'd I give Matinee?
3.5.
I'd give Ed Wood, Matinee, Barton Fink, Sunset.
Huh.
What'd you
I
get?
thought
What'd
you would
give
like
us?
this more.
Really?
Do you
I
not
thought
like
you'd like
you don't
Barton
like
Fink
classic noir?
You don't like.
Not as much as
You thought you would.
not as much as I thought I would.
It's funny because we were talking about it. We were
Well,
talking
let's
about
watch. We'll have to pick one of the like Double Indemnity is
it. Or like Out of the Past.
Yeah,
Or Out of
Don't
the
you have
Past,
Out of the
I have
Past?
that. I have
my
big, the
God.
Big Sleep.
What the
I have a
fuck do you
couple.
own all this shit and you don't
He has the
even...
I own a
posters
shit
and
ton of
shit.
stuff.
Do you like those movies or?
Yeah, I like the
Jordan
idea.
disagrees.
I like the
I don't think you
idea
do.
of them.
Yeah.
I think you could
liking
like
the
them.
idea of them, though.
I think you have.
Yo, I like the idea of like being gay, like chilling with like my friends and shit would be gay. But like,
Put it this way,
But
I
I just don't
respect.
wanna have-
I respect that part.
you
of-
love that era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
love
think-
the imagery and all that kind of
Yeah.
shit,
Mm-hmm.
but not the actual...
No, not
That's
not-
actual
no,
product.
No. I'm not going to go that far. I'm not
I
going
ain't gonna
that.
watch them.
I'm not going that far.
Trust me, there. I remember when I
You like
was,
the fashion. You like fedoras.
Trust me. I remember the first time I watched an Alfred Hitchcock movie, and I'm like, this is old. You know what I mean? And I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
Movies
But-
were made completely different
Yeah.
back then.
Exactly.
Editing styles.
You have to
the-
put yourself in a certain seat.
Yeah.
you
But
know?
now I'd much rather watch this than something
Dirty Grandpa.
Dirty
50
Grandpa.
Shades
It'd be
I
so
would,
easy.
I would watch this
It'd be
for the
s-
rest of
yeah.
my fucking life.
So easy because this is rewarding.
Is
You
it?
get something out of this. dude.
So why do you hate this so much?
I
then?
don't hate it. I don't hate it.
You don't know. Did
No,
you
I
have
don't hate
trouble
it.
watching it?
Yeah.
You just didn't say anything yet.
Were you
I
too
didn't
tired?
hate it. What's that?
Were you too tired?
I just from the moment it began, I wasn't into it. I really wasn't.
It's just whatever for you. It's just not something you would.
I thought, like I said, I thought it was cool that at the end she fucking just went pretty much nuts,
Yeah.
and it tied into the very beginning stuff. Shit,
If
you guys
this was
already said.
modernized, do you think it's the era?
Not really. I don't. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to try to figure out like your disconnect. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
Was it just a disconnect?
Good luck. I don't know.
It must have been.
It must. I don't know.
Was
I
it-
didn't hate
was
it.
Was it the
Okay.
cell phone a little bit?
No, it wasn't the cell phone. I
Was
swear to God, it
was
wasn't
it
the cell
that they
phone.
didn't have cell phones?
I went on the yeah. I got on the cell phone more during Barton Fink.
We
Yeah.
should watch that old Charlie Chaplin movie because there's a cell phone in it.
What? Yeah, there's a time traveler.
Time traveler.
Old
funny.
old
And
ladies talking.
Old ladies talking on a cell phone.
That's funny.
From
What
the
does
20s.
a cell phone look like?
It's an Apple.
iPhone. It
Yeah.
even has the logo. In the
I watched Robert Downey Jr.'s Chaplin.
The 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
Will you watch Robert Downey Senior movies?
Fuck no.
Well,
You'll
maybe
watch 'em if
maybe
someone
maybe that's my
puts
month.
them as the
Maybe
month.
that's my
Yeah,
month.
that's what we're gonna have
yeah,
to do.
really. We didn't even talk about that.
But
Oh,
let-
wow,
let-
We
that's
let's,
haven't even finished.
let's finish our Sunset, then we
Boulevard.
can
Okay.
talk about next month. Nick's like,
I'll give this a soft 2.
Really?
That is
That
negative.
is like hating.
That's really bad.
No, it isn't.
a
Yes,
soft
it
2.
is.
That's
Soft 2 is almost 1.5.
Yeah, but
That's less than
there's
a
been shit.
40.
well, I'm
For
saying
me,
a
yeah.
hard 2 is like it just didn't click
Hard
with
2
me.
is bad.
But I'm saying I didn't like it, but it just didn't click with me.
Yeah.
Okay, a mid
That's how I
2.
Like a
There is no hard and soft
Yeah,
in
I
these
gotta
numbers.
look
That's
on
what
here to
there
see
is.
what I've given 2s.
A
Like a
hard 2 is
a
a
half
2.5.
chub.
Yeah.
yeah. Hang on, let me
can't
keep
make up
talking. I
your-
want to see what I gave
I
2.
wanna-
Okay, would you rather watch?
What don't you like about the movie?
The whole thing, dude. It
So
wasn't,
you don't like
just-
it? You just said you didn't like
It
it.
wasn't fucking terrible. It was not
That's
terrible.
not what we're asking.
I didn't
You
like
speak
it
in
though. No,
generalities.
I didn't like it. I
Okay.
did not
Okay,
like it.
all right.
And I
Would
can't.
you rather watch Wizard of Oz?
No.
So you don't like Wizard of Oz?
Fuck no.
Wizard of Oz, I don't know what's better. I might.
Yeah, that's
Wizard of Oz
tricky.
is amazing. Yeah.
Is it?
Only that's
I
one
like
of
Sam Raimi's.
Oh, okay.
How to make you fuck? It's a time.
It is
yeah.
a time disconnect.
Probably because
You
just
don't
like,
like-
period-
you don't like
just
old
like
movies.
period
You
pieces.
don't like
I don't
old
fucking
movies.
like
No,
those
no,
either.
no. That's
Then
different.
again,
We're
I did
talking
like
about,
From Hell.
What?
That's a period.
Okay.
Okay, so it is the disconnect because I would give Sam Raimi's Wizard of Oz like a fucking soft 2.
Would you? I like
I
it.
thought it was okay, but
Yeah,
it's not
I'm
better than
okay.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, that's absurd.
I dug it.
Literally so stupid to say that.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
It's better than Wizard of Oz.
It is better than Wizard of Oz.
Have you ever seen it?
What?
Which
Wizard
Cape?
of-
Okay,
Fuck yeah, that was like one of the first movies I've ever seen.
which Cape Fear's better?
That's a good one.
You
'cause
like the original?
I do like the
Cool,
original
cool,
Cape
cool,
Fear.
cool, cool.
I would have to watch them side by side.
I think Martin
Same with
Scorsese's
Color of
version
Money.
is better.
And Hustler.
I think I like Hustler more.
I'd have to watch them.
But
Side by
but
side.
also they're different movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, remakes are like The Fly.
Yeah,
David
it's-
Cronenberg's The Fly is not the same as
Not
the
even
original.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
you're
but
right.
it's not
You
the
can't
same.
compare them.
Yeah.
The
but-
old one is pretty cool though.
No, that's not what I'm saying though. I'm just
Yeah,
saying that
that's
they're
what it
different.
sounds like.
Yeah.
They're
From-
different.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I like the old Universal monster movies.
No, you do not.
Yes,
you
I
like
do.
you like the posters on.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
like
I
the
do like.
post-
No,
I
no,
swear to
I
God,
do.
you do not.
I swear to God,
What's
I do
your
like.
favorite Universal movie?
Wolfman.
Yeah, I think
Wolfman
I
Jack.
get. I think I like the creature from the Black Lagoon a lot.
That's like from the 50s. That's not even from the war
I don't
era.
give a
Like
fuck where
him
it's
like
from.
knocking shit down.
Yeah, I like
Ooh, that's
it.
scary.
No,
Yeah.
you do not.
I'm gonna
I don't,
meet,
believe.
meet
I don't
him
believe.
in March.
You like
You're
the
gonna
idea
say
of him.
you like, but you don't like Nosferatu.
Like the Werner Herzog.
By the way,
Herzog.
I sold that shit.
Yeah, but
By
you
the
don't
way.
like that.
Nosferatu.
But
As
you
a
like,
news update.
Yeah. Yes, I like. Yes, I do like.
So you like the ideas.
no,
He
I
doesn't.
like the Universal
doesn't.
fucking monster movies. That's bullshit.
Okay, you would
what
watch
about
them without.
They There Stood Still, original 50s?
I never saw it.
I don't think I would care for it.
I thought the remake was terrible.
It was. I'm not talking about the fucking remake.
Yeah, but I
But-
didn't see it. The original.
But so I think like instantly like a black and white and a guy wearing like a blazer or something.
I thought
like that.
Ed Wood was sick because it was black and white, so that has nothing to do with it.
You think Ed Wood looks like it was made a long, long
Yeah,
time ago?
it looks like a modern movie, but it's a period piece.
Yeah,
Do you like Elephant Man?
I only saw it one time.
That movie tricked me when I was.
I
a kid.
wouldn't
Because
even-
that one
watch
actually looks fucking
I thought
old.
that was
Yeah.
from like the fucking.
That one
50s.
actually looks fucking old.
I would need to rewatch that. Overall,
I
yeah,
love
I
Elephant
think
Man.
I
Me
do
too.
like
RP
it. Yeah.
John.
And
Hurt.
if you like, you
Again.
say you like Schindler's List, right?
No, I never said that. I've only seen it once.
you said it was funny.
Yeah, right. I don't think I could ever bring myself to watch that again because it's just.
Ooh, I
to me-
forget. What are you? I can't wait to find out what you're picking.
I remember when that was so long ago when that was in theaters, and I was so bored by like the idea.
You were
of
like
it.
3 years
in
old.
theaters.
Shut the hell up.
No, I swear to
Shut the
God.
hell
You saw
up.
it in the
Like,
theater?
No, I didn't see it in theaters.
I was
but
so bored by it. When
I remember
I was a
we were
kid.
at the.
Yeah.
I remember I was at the movies, and my dad would always take me to movies.
You were shitting in
and
your
he was
fucking
like,
diaper.
Let's see. He was like, "Let's see this," and I'm like, "I don't want to see that."
Yeah, when
Why
you're
would
3
he
years
want
old,
you to
you're
see
arguing
that?
about a
he-
4-hour
because he probably got
black
so,
and white
He
Holocaust
probably got so
movie.
fucking sick of the shit I picked, like Rugrats.
You were going. I was the kindergarten cop,
Yeah.
and your dad's like, "No, you're gonna watch Schindler's
Schindler's
List."
List. He wanted to see it, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking see that.
No, you
didn't
I,
didn't.
say
said-
that
I
as
didn't
a
say.
4-year-old
I didn't say I don't
As
want
a
to fucking see
3-year-old,
that,
you
but
were
I said
like,
I do not want to see it.
No, I wanna give me my NES.
Yeah,
I want.
cried when Star Wars: The Special Edition sold out. That was like that same era.
But you did see Titanic 6 times.
I swear to God, I did.
I'm gonna bring
I will
up
take that
every-
to my grave. I did see that
Well,
6 times.
R.I.P.
It was in the theater for like a year.
Yeah.
6 months.
I
yeah.
remember The Man in the Iron Mask came out
So he
like
saw it
7
once a
months
month.
later, and it was playing at the same time.
So I think to summarize, I think it's just a time disconnect.
Yes.
Yeah, he can't watch old movies.
I don't
but he's
know,
gonna
man,
have
but
to.
just like
You
foreign
like-
films,
you like
I don't get
Hitchcock
into
movies,
them.
though.
Yes, I do.
Which-
I do like Hitchcock movies.
Ruh-roh.
Foreign movies.
Oh, that's I fucking knew that something spiteful was coming.
No, it's not, dude. It's not spiteful at all.
No, dude.
Okay, but anyway.
Hitchcock movies and this are not that
Hitchcock movies
dissimilar.
rule. All right,
Um,
go ahead.
So Ben, what do you give it?
I give it a 4 out of 5.
Hell yeah,
I really
man.
enjoyed it.
How about you, Jord?
5.
Said it was perfect, so you better be 5.
I'm gonna
Well,
give
you
it.
said you don't. You have 5 favorite movies of all time that aren't even 5.
Well, Jay Lee also gave Resident Evil
Yeah.
final chapter to 10, but then he's like,
I
"Meh."
remember Jordan convinced me to put Batman Returns to be a 5 because I was originally making it a 4.
But you
On
dude,
Letterboxd, you were doing that, and you were saying it was your favorite movie. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Because I was first basing my ratings on how I actually thought the movies
Movie
were.
quality,
Yeah,
opposed
and
to
I was
how
like,
Yeah,
they
but
no,
that's
this is
still-
not a perfect movie.
yeah, that's stupid to do. You
Okay.
can't do that. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give this a 5 also. I love this era of noir. I love movies about Hollywood. I love silent films. So this is checking off all these boxes.
We'll get to a good era of noir here in a couple months.
Oh my
Um,
God, you're not gonna pick a single
ahead.
noir.
it's
I
not,
can't-
and that's not an era.
Oh, I know. We'll get to it though.
But anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5. So you're giving it a 2.
A
Soft two.
He has to throw in
A
soft there.
limpy fucking
Yeah.
2.
Flaccid 2.
Boy, so
I'm not surprised.
the tip
I'm-
of that star is like bending
I'm
over.
giving it a fucking just like the cold or the hot water ran out in the fucking shower.
Tepid,
Soft,
tepid.
very soft, tepid 2.
I was in the pool.
Yeah,
Number 2.
I was in the pool too.
Okay.
But you didn't hate it, but you just fucking flipped out about it.
I didn't hate
wasn't
it, and
terrible.
I'm not gonna say that it's a bad movie because I know that it's of quality.
It just didn't blow your hair back.
It didn't blow my hair back.
Yeah.
So what do we got coming up?
No wait. Oh wait, never mind. I already said about what out of the 4 what we ranked.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been there, done that.
Yeah.
So my pick
Yeah. Good for this.
is what do you think it's gonna be?
I have no idea.
It's not despite you. We talked about this earlier. I'm gonna do movies directed by women.
Oh, okay.
I just think it's important.
I thought you were gonna do fucking just foreign films
Nope, I'm
in
just-
general. and I
I'm
was like,
doing-
wow.
It's so general.
Yeah.
Foreign films. Foreign. God.
American film.
I'm doing 2 and 2. So I'll have two foreign and 2 American.
Okay.
Okay, so the ones we're doing is
Break them up, will you?
Yep, I'm gonna.
Okay. Cool.
Just because 2 of them are kind of like similar, like 2 are thrillers and 2 are more dramas.
Okay.
So I'm doing Sun Don't Shine by Amy Seimetz.
Okay.
It's like a indie thriller. Near Dark from Catherine Bigelow.
Sweet.
I've never
Own
seen
that.
I've never. Oh, great. Glad
Congratulations.
Yeah, just because you own it doesn't mean shit.
you own that. No, I try to have my picks of
What Nick owns.
what Nick owns.
Yeah.
Girlhood from Celine Chama. It's French.
Uh-huh.
And Mustang from Denise Gamiz Argavon.
Yeah.
I've never seen any of these, so
Yep.
I'm down.
Me neither.
Just the Bigelow. I never saw Mustang. Still,
I like
Mustang was nominated for best foreign language film.
Near Dark.
Yep.
Near Dark redeemed your month for me.
I want to see it because so many
Yeah,
people
that's why
like
I picked it.
hyped it
Yeah.
up for me.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty interesting because it's
We'll
like
be doing 2 Catherine Bigelow movies in a row. 2
yeah,
months.
because I almost picked that, but I remembered you.
Well, you could pick.
no.
Regardless.
I'd rather see Near Dark now.
Okay.
But I tried to pick some things that are from different genres and perspectives. So just twist it up.
What
a
is
bit.
it? What? When was Near Dark?
90s,
Era,
90s,
90s.
early
87.
90s.
It's like a western.
87.
Yeah.
It's like a western horror.
Near Dark was 87.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I mean, it's 3
Bill
years.
Paxton's in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a western horror, right?
Yeah.
Vampires. That's cool.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. So we're gonna do
Good.
that.
I own it.
Good.
Well,
Thanks for the info.
Yeah.
Well, Near Dark is on, or Near Dark, I think is the only one that's not streaming. But I think Sun Don't Shine,
That's fine with me. 'cause I own it.
Girlhood, and Mustang are all streaming.
Are they good?
So it's easy,
And
easy
it's
pickings.
all looking up for Nick now.
I'll say it again.
You
I'm
own it.
I'm glad that Near Dark's the only one that isn't streaming because I own it.
So the next episode we'll do Near Dark and Girlhood.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sound cool?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
What the hell is Girlhood?
Girlhood. It's about girls that wear hoodies.
Okay.
Also, we didn't talk about. I kind of wanted to put this in the beginning of the pod, which I guess I can still do. We're gonna be at the Williamsport Comic Con. We're gonna have a table.
We're gonna do an episode.
We're gonna do a live episode. We're just gonna sit there and record it while people are walking by. While nerds are dressed up as stormtroopers and shit like that. I think that's April 23rd at the Genetti in Williamsport. We'll give you more information.
When we have
What
it.
we're
When
gonna
we
be
have it,
doing,
yeah.
exactly.
And real quick, I found what else some of the other movies that I gave a soft 2 in comparison to Sunset Boulevard, and Sunset Boulevard ranks in the same league with me as How to Be Single, Jane Got a Gun, and one other thing.
This is very confusing
Medium Cool.
because you've been saying Jane Got a Gun was one of the worst movies.
No
last
shit.
Year.
It's less than 2.
And La La Land.
That's
Fuck
just,
that movie
that's
too.
just absurd. Just
La La Land fucking
Just admit
sucks
how
too.
much you don't make any sense.
And Bye Bye Man.
your ratings don't make any sense.
And Hidden Figure.
So you just don't like movies about women?
And
Turning into
Fantastic
Brandon.
Beasts. That movie
Yeah.
fucking
Well,
sucks
after
ass
you
We've
did
had
too.
it too.
Yeah,
Fuck
sucks
you.
ass.
What do you give
movie?
it to?
Fantastic Beasts. That movie was so
Fuck.
shitty.
Did I
Fuck
watch that with
you.
you?
Yeah. I was on my phone the whole fucking time.
Yeah, well, no wonder you didn't like it.
No shit. Anyway, that went off the rails.
Dude, you're on your phone the entire time.
I know, it went off the
every
rails
time.
here.
Yeah, even right now you won't put your fucking.
No, I
phone
was
down,
looking
you
at my
keep
letterbox
slamming it.
in relation to the episode.
And then
He's
you
also
just,
drinking beer, just so y'all know.
just chugged a beer real quick. But yeah, so we're doing Comic Con. It's gonna be a live
It's gonna be an
recording.
Jay Lee, we're
experiment,
coming for you,
basically.
buddy.
Yep, our boy Jay Lee's at the Comic Con. Anything else? We have anything coming up? It's my month, so everybody better listen.
It's exciting.
Then it's next month,
And then we'll.
Oh yeah.
and then we're done. We're,
Then
not-
we're-
never gonna do this ever again.
Then we're gonna fucking recycle, and
Well,
once we
Nick
recycle,
will
that's
probably
gonna
quit
be
the
bad.
show after his month.
Yeah,
I
Nick-
will quit the show after my month because I can guarantee that what's gonna come after that will be
Oh, that's Jordy's
spiteful, very, very much.
month. Mine wasn't spiteful,
Everything
No.
isn't always spiteful, but you ask for it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
especially at the end.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.